Hey guys, welcome to another mini thrift haul video. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 titles to share with you that I recently picked up at, well, 2 are gifts and 5 are things I found out and about. So the first thing I found was The Exorcist 3. William Peter Blatty's The Exorcist 3, from the creators of the original Exorcist. Surprisingly, I've never seen this movie. I know it's weird. I don't think I've ever seen this. I mean, if I did, it was like 30 years ago. So I grabbed this one. As you can see, I got it for a measly $3 in this old snapper case. There's the movie there. Exorcist 3. I don't know if you can see that. You can see mirrors in my room. There's a guy. So anyway, this is a 1990 film put out by Morgan Creek Productions, written for the screen and directed by William Peter Blatty, based upon the novel Legion, also by William Peter Blatty, produced by Carter DeHaven, starring George C. Scott, Ed Flanders, Jason Miller, Scott Wilson, and Nicole Williamson, sorry. Yeah. And also Brad Dourif. So, hey, you can't go wrong with some Brad Dourif. Yeah, so this is the 1999 DVD release. When I picked this up, there was actually an Exorcist 3 movie box set, but it was like $12, and I was like, I already own the first Exorcist on Blu-ray, and the second Exorcist is really god-awful, one of the worst bloody movies I've ever seen in my life. So I did hear some people say this wasn't terrible, so I'm going to give it a go. For $3, I figured, why not? So yeah, so I passed on the box set because I used to own Exorcist 2, and I watched it, and I was just like, what the hell is this movie? It's so bad. Never watch Exorcist 2. The next movie I got is one called Valhalla Rising, starring Mads Mikkelsen. Hey, can't go wrong with good old Mads. This was directed by, what's his name there? Does it say on the cover? Nicholas Winding Refn, who also did one of my all-time favorite movies, Drive. He also did a movie called Only God Forgives, which I have not seen, but I have it saved in one of my streaming services because I really want to see that one. This stars Mads Mikkelsen. I picked this one up for only a measly $2 at one of my local thrifts kind of stores. I'm trying to see what else. The writing on here is extremely small, which is, I always find that so disappointing, especially in these thrifting videos, because I don't really do a lot of preparation before I start hitting record. I just go in for it. This also stars Alexander Morton and Martin Stevenson. I think it's a Danish Film Institute production, also through Blind Eye Productions. See if I can find a year. This is from 2000. The film was 2009. The DVD is 2010. From Entertainment One Films Canada Incorporated. It's rated 14 for brutal violence and coarse language. So yeah, this is just the DVD edition. The only special feature on it is the making of Valhalla Rising. I don't know anything about this movie. I heard it was extremely violent. Like I said, I do like Drive, which was done by the same director, Nicholas Winding Refn. If you've never seen Drive, oh my God, go check that movie out. That is so good. So yeah, I'm curious to see what this movie is about. And you can see on the back there's a guy with his head on a stake. So I'm guessing it's a period piece. It's probably pretty dark and violent, like a Viking type thing. Aaron Hillis from Village Voice says, mesmerizing. So anyway, I'm going to check this out in the coming weeks and see what the fuss is all about. I also picked up this really cool Ramones It's Alive 1974 to 1996 Ultimate Double Live DVD. And the main reason I got this, not beyond that I love the Ramones, but there's the inside is the same as the cover. It does come with a booklet inside, which has some some pictures and some descriptions of the performances and things like that. There's a little bum. Didn't the Ramones have the cutest bums and those little tight jeans? Well, you were just the cutest. Anyway, this is a 2-disc set. There's no artwork in the background, but anyway, the main reason I bought this is because one of the performances is the It's Alive at the Rainbow performance from December of 1977. There's the performances. I don't know if you can pause that if you want. So yeah, it's got all kinds of footage on it, going way back to 1974 when they first started out, and it goes all the way up to 1996, just before they split up. This is produced and directed by George Seminara, put out by Rhino Home Video in 2007. So I was pretty happy to find this. It's got a nice little slippy dip cover. The inside is actually, I don't know if you can see that, but the inside is silver, kind of a shiny silver. So kind of happy to find that for like $6. It was pretty cool. Ramones, It's Alive. 1, 2, 3, 4. So yeah, I'm very excited to dive into this over the coming weeks. You know, I've always loved the Ramones. And this has, yeah, it goes right from 74 to 96. So there's all kinds of different performances. But if you've never seen It's Alive from London, England, from the Rainbow, 1977, go on YouTube and watch that concert. It is, like the Man of Bat said, it's probably the best live album ever done. The next 2 movies were gifts from my friend Christina, so thank you, Christina. We have Mud, starring Matthew McConaughey, Ty Sheridan, Sam Shepard, and Reese Witherspoon. I think this is a thriller. It's a timeless adventure about 2 boys who find a mysterious outlaw named Mud hiding in a deserted island in the Mississippi River. So yeah, I don't know a lot about this movie. It was directed by Jeff Nichols. It's from 2013, made in the USA by Lionsgate. So Matthew McConaughey is an actor that I used to not like, but I've come to like. This is rated general in Quebec, apparently. Although Canada-wide, it's not recommended for children. There is violence, and there is some language that may offend. So anyway, Mud, gonna check it out. Probably my friend Christina and I do movie night every once in a while, so we'll probably pop this in some Friday night for some entertainment. And the other film that my friend Christina got me was a film called Trans-Siberian. This stars another guy who I was not all that hot on, back in the 90s, but I've grown to really like, and that is Woody Harrelson. It also stars Emily Mortimer, Kate Mara, Eduardo Noriega, Thomas Kretschmann, and Ben Kingsley. There's Ben Kingsley's right there. I do like me some Ben Kingsley. So this is, again, I think this is another kind of a thriller movie. It's got something about KGB in it. So the New York Times said, extremely entertaining. I love these quotes. They're like, the Washington Post's Mike Mayo said, excellent. So we'll see. This was directed by Brad Anderson, put out by Universal Films. So we'll check this out. Trans-Siberian, again, might be a cool Friday night popcorn movie. We'll see. But I probably do some reviews on those down the road to let you know. And we're not done yet, because I got 2 VHS tapes. And I know what you're saying. But I know what you're saying. Night Owl Video, I thought you got rid of all your VHS tapes. No, I kept some, and the ones I collect now are the ones that are like, how do I put this? They're like, I guess they're nostalgic. They make me think of when I was a teenager going to the video store. So I found these ones recently, and I was pretty excited. The first one up is a movie I've probably got about 10 times on different formats, but it's Halloween, the original from 1978. But this is the Blockbuster Presents edition. I've seen this like in other people's collections and online, people talking about it. Definitely like a nostalgic thing. I remember when this came out. I think this was 1995. Yeah, 1995. So I saw this in the thrift store for $2, and I actually had a $1 off coupon from my local Value Village. So I actually got this for $1.14. And so I don't know if it's worth anything, but it's worth a lot to me for the nostalgic factor, because I remember seeing big display cases of this in Blockbuster when they got the rights to put this out on VHS, and so I was kind of happy to put this. I think it'll look nice on the shelf. It's got your little Blockbuster Presents logo on the top there, so. And of course, it's just one of the best horror movies, in my opinion, that I have ever seen. Similarly, I found The Thing on VHS, and let me tell you, like, this was on a row that was like half empty, and this was just sitting on the very end of the row all by itself. And I was like, oh my God, I need this in my collection. So I got this for $2 as well. Kurt Russell, directed by John Carpenter from 1982. I think it's celebrating its, 40 years? And I've always had this kind of in the back of my mind, like, I'd like to have this on VHS in my collection. Again, purely for nostalgic reasons. I do have this on DVD and Blu-ray, so I don't really need this, but, ooh, somebody didn't rewind their tape. Looks like somebody's getting a rewind fee from the video store. This edition is from 1996. So again, nostalgic. It was probably one of the first horror movies I saw, like a real horror movie. I mean, I saw King Kong 1976 with Jessica Lange in the theater when I was I was 6. And then I saw Jaws on TV like around that time, or a little, probably a few years later. But as far as like actual horror movies go, this was probably, this and Cujo were some of my first horror movies that I saw on video as a preteen. So this one holds a special place in my heart. And, you know, definitely this winter when we get all snowed in and cozy. I'm actually just excited thinking about it. I'm such a weirdo. But this is one of my movies, like, in the winter. I always watch this every winter when there's a nice big snowstorm and you're caged into your little apartment and you got some snacks and your blankets. Oh man, I'll probably have to do some kind of video talking about that whole experience. But this is this might be my favorite horror movie, or this is definitely in my like top 5. If you've never seen this movie, my God, go get this movie wherever you can find it. One of the greatest sci-fi horror movies ever made, and I'm really happy to add this to my collection on the old VHS. So, like I said, I do have it on DVD and Blu-ray. So, you know, I don't need this, but for nostalgia's sake, the sound of this being pushed into the VHS player, it's gonna be so nice. So I hope you like this mini thrifting video. It actually turned out a little longer than I expected, but I was doing a bit of talking to kind of beef it up because there was only 7 titles. But I hope you enjoyed that little video. Thanks to my friend Christina for getting those movies for me when she was on holidays. That was very sweet of her. And thank you to everyone who's watched, commented, liked, subscribed. If you haven't subscribed yet and you like this kind of content, thrifting, physical media thrifting, specifically movies, DVDs, Blu-rays, VHS. Yeah, I mean, look at this. I mean, come on. I can't wait. I need to buy a shelf. I recently moved, as some of you know, and I had to leave my shelves behind. So if anyone has a hot line on some cool media shelves, I need to get those ASAP. But anyway, thanks everyone who's commented, liked, subscribed, and watched my videos. I really appreciate it. Thanks again to Christina again. Thanks to my friend Judd for giving me a little shout out on his Pulp and Paper Facebook page. As I mentioned a couple videos back, go check out his comic book. And you can find him on Facebook at Pulp and Paper. The comic is called Illegal Bodies. Issue number 1 is out now. So go to your, well, I guess you can't go to, if you're watching this in like Texas, you probably can't go to your comic book store and find it, but go over to Facebook and check it out. It's pretty cool. And yeah, if you've seen any of these movies, if you love any of these movies, be sure to leave me some comments and let me know your thoughts on it. And follow me over on Night Owl Video. Follow me on Instagram at Night Owl Video. And I'm thinking about making a Facebook page to maybe boost my presence online. So give me your thoughts on that. And until next time, I'll see you at the video store or the thrift store or out and about in good old St. John, New Brunswick, everybody. So thanks for watching. And until next time, take good care of yourself. Spend some time with your family and friends. Watch out for the COVIDs because it's probably coming back. And above all else, watch movies and buy physical media because this stuff is going away quick. So, get out there and get some stuff and promote it and promote those boutique labels that are still putting stuff out because I think these big studios, I don't know what they're doing, but it's not good. And these department stores, I don't know what they're doing, but it's not good. But maybe I'll do a video about that as well, the death of physical media. Yeah. That's not going to be good for my channel, but there's always good old thrift stores anyway. Anyway, thanks for watching. Take care, and I'll see you next time. Bye.